What is happening? Hope everyone is doing well. We have a Starbucks Grande Blonde Latte. So I want to chat about automate, delegate, remove. Today, I want to chat about mindset. Today, I want to chat about becoming a lifelong learner. Today, we are talking about sales processes. So we're going to entitle these live sessions, Coffee with Cody. Hello and welcome from Los Angeles, California. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Cody. So excited to be able to do these again. Set up, ready to go, ready to provide some massive value back to the real estate community, back to the entrepreneurial community with marketing and mindset knowledge, help you build, grow, and scale your business online. If you've ever tuned into a Coffee with Cody, that's really the goal today. And today, what I want to do is I want to chat about long buying cycles. I want to chat about lead generation, long buying cycles to help give you some value around what you can actually do and actually to nurture leads to clients and what that looks like and what it takes. And I'm going to chat a little bit about that. But if you haven't tuned in for a while, I want to say thank you for tuning in today. I've been on a little bit of a hiatus. I've been doing some webinars and stuff, and we as a team have been testing different things inside of our agency to really, see what's working, what's not working. But I took about a month off from doing these Coffee with Cody. So I'm going to get back into a daily rhythm, a daily routine. So if you're tuning in, I want to say thank you more than anything. It really does mean the world to me. If you're listening back on iTunes or Spotify, I want to say thank you to that as well. So one of the most important things that I've learned along the way when it comes to lead generation and generating leads for your real estate business or generating leads for your business is the fact that not everyone will convert right away. And for me, and I was chatting about this the other day on social, about the serendipity behind really like where I'm at, because I remember it quite vividly. It was 2019 in Marina Del Rey, where I'm currently at, staying over the next 30 days. I'm here in LA until December, flying back home for Christmas. And something that I've learned along the way throughout this conference from my business coach, Taki Moore, is the fact that 50% of the market just will never choose you as their person. And they may never even buy. That's 50% of the marketplace. And that's just true for anything. So when you generate leads, generally we know 50% of the leads just will never work with anyone, or they're looking for free information. But the interesting stat that a lot of people don't know, and something we've learned along the way, is that 15% of the marketplace is generally ready to go within a 90-day window. But there's two stats that really drive our agency, and there's two stats that you should remember. Is the fact that if you call a lead within 5 minutes, you can actually increase your conversion rate by 100 times. That was HubSpot put that out a couple of years ago. And MIT did a study that said that if you follow up more than 5 times, you actually increase your contact rate by 70%. So the two stats, those are two stats that really drive our agency and really drive our clients' results, is the fact that this idea of follow up fast, follow up often. And I was at a Marina Del Rey conference with Taki, and he was chatting about how 15% of leads are generally ready to go within 90 days, but they have to be nurtured. They have to go through sequences. You have to start conversations. You have to build trust. You have to build authority. You have to have these conversations. And the best way that we do that for our clients is through email and text automation, and actually getting into DMs, having conversations, providing value, giving free resources, giving free training. And that's a really great way to get to actually shorten the window of that 15% of people that are generally ready to go within a 90-day window when you're generating leads for your real estate business, or when you're generating leads for your business, whatever you do, whatever you're listening to, is generally 15% of the marketplace is ready to go with a 90-day window. But the interesting stat that a lot of people don't think about is that generally 35% of the marketplace of the 100% needs to be nurtured over a 6 to 18 month window. And the really interesting thing that I've come to realize is that there's not a whole lot of nurture that is actually set up on the back end for clients to actually convert leads to clients. And nurture is one of those things where it's like, if you're a real estate agent, what I teach all of our real estate agents is to schedule, time block 1 hour a day in your calendar. And our team works with our people. Time block an hour a day in your calendar. If you want to seek success in your real estate business, it's so important that you time block that hour in your calendar to do follow-ups. So that's number one. But you also have an automated nurture sequence that works on the back end to actually convert those leads to appointments, whether they book into your calendar, whether you're following up with them. really that common saying that the fortune is in the follow-up is absolutely so true. And I've come to realize this time and time again, that because every Monday, so what we do within our agencies, every Monday we run reactivation campaigns for our clients. And the reason that we're running these reactivation campaigns is because they spark a response. We might word things a little bit differently, that essentially that change of wording can essentially get you a different result. Maybe they come through and then you reword a text or you reword an email, you say it maybe a little bit differently. And that little bit of different is the thing that's going to create the appointment, or the thing that's going to create the actual client. And that would be the encouragement I would give you, is like, if a lead comes in, I'll give you an example. So a lead came in the other day for one of our clients. And in the first couple of days, I always like to check CRMs. I always like to get an idea of what's happening in the CRM. And client came through, or lead came through and said they wanted a free list of homes. And the person clicked and they said, I actually changed my mind. I don't want to get a list of homes right now. And rather than asking questions, and this specific client, I was able to help them. I'm so happy I was able to look at the response. But with this specific client, they had just kind of moved them to bad lead. But are they a bad lead? I don't consider them a bad lead, because we can reactivate them maybe 2 weeks later. So rather than saying, okay, have a great day, rather use that as an opportunity to say, maybe ask the question, like, what exactly had you click on the ad in the first place, or what were you looking for? And it's starting a conversation. Like, so much of business is just around sparking conversations and going a little bit deeper and asking a different question, or phrasing things a little bit differently in order to get the response you're looking for. Or just simply say, hey, would you be okay with me following up in 2 weeks to see, if anything changes, or in a month? When is a good time to follow up with you? Because it's not that this person never wants to buy, or maybe they think there's an obligation into even having a conversation with you. And it's your opportunity and it's your obligation in order to physically overcome that objection, or with better language or better conversation. It's asking better questions. Recently, I said on social that the people that ask the best questions are the people that get paid the most. If somebody says, hey, I'm just looking, or hey, I was just browsing, it's like, rather than saying, okay, have a great day. And I chatted about this a little while ago. It's having that conversation that essentially says, oh, if you don't mind me asking, permission question, if you don't mind me asking, what exactly were you looking for? See how that can actually change the narrative and change the conversation. If you don't mind me asking, what exactly were you looking for? And that starts the nurture conversation, that over the 6 to 18 month window, you can actually start to build a relationship. And really, I know some people have difficulty actually building relationships online. Some realtors, they just absolutely crush lead generation. Some people just can't, because they can't ask good enough questions. So what I would implore you to do is to have a Rolodex of questions, and actually just write them in the notes about like these common objections that you're facing, and how do I overcome them? I told a story recently about when I was working in corporate, people would constantly walk into our store, just say, I'm just looking. We got it all the time. Were they just looking? No, they were looking to buy something. And we were able to overcome that objection, or we were to overcome that canned or vault response, simply by asking a better question. If you don't mind me asking, what exactly are you looking for? If you don't mind me asking, if it's a phone you're looking to sell, if you don't mind me asking, what kind of phone do you have right now, and what are you looking for? Like, it's just asking better questions. The better questions you ask, the more money you make. Hope you got a ton of value today. If you're listening back to the replay, I want to say thank you. If you're on iTunes, you're on Spotify, wherever you're at in the world, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for tuning in another episode of Coffee with Cody. It really doesn't mean the world to me that you tuned in today. Out in LA, enjoying the weather out here, trying to wake up early. It is 8:42 on the West Coast, up at 5:30 this morning. So, getting used to going from Eastern Standard Time to Pacific has been interesting. I've been waking up earlier this morning anyways, just because it feels later. But I want to say thank you more than anything for tuning in another episode of Coffee with Cody. Hope you got a ton of value. If you're just tuning in, when I end the broadcast, go back and listen to this. If you're a real estate agent, I would highly, highly implore you to listen to this, because it's so, so important that you're nurturing your leads. And I want to give you some tools and tactics. something that we're doing is we are running a program called Kickstart. So if you're a real estate agent and you are looking to generate more leads for your business, you want to have an 18-month nurture sequence built out for your business, and you want to start running leads and lead gen ads, and you want to start running ads, but you're just unsure where to start, just send me a PM with the word Kickstart. I'll give you some information. Really great program, getting some clients really great results for really low investment. We are increasing the price of this program eventually, but right now we are just really trying to help as many realtors as we possibly can get into the online space, get launching ads that actually work. So if that's you, DM me the word Kickstart. I'll get you some information. Thanks for tuning in. Start nurturing your leads. Watch some amazing things happen, and we'll see you all soon.